Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and today I got a brand new brand to show you. These were sent to me by at MOT_hobby on Instagram or www.mothobby.com. These are Micro Turbo. They are the official distributor of Micro Turbo, and I have never looked at these before. Well, I sort of lied. I did take this one out of the package, and I took some pictures of it and stuff like that, which I will share on Instagram, so look forward to that, or look out for that, I should say. Very, very highly detailed models, okay? You can also email mt-model@hotmail.com. These are made in China. I don't know a lot about the brand. I am not sure on the licensing. I'm not sure about any of it, but it's Micro Turbo. Very slick little design there. What I can tell you about my first impressions are these are very, extremely highly detailed models. Okay, so it does say it's a Micro Turbo licensed product, but I don't see anything that says it's licensed by Mazda, so I am not sure what exactly the deal is with that. It's got writing on it that, of course, I cannot read. But this is your Eunos Roadster NA customized version in metallic orange. So you can get this in metallic orange. I know they also had like a Toyota MR2. I was hoping to get that one. I was hoping they would send me one of those because I really wanted one of those. But it just says Roadster on the back. So, and you know, you're going to have to forgive my ignorance. This is a Mazda Miata, right? So, but what's the Eunos? What does that mean? Someone let me know. But we don't really care about that. I mean, literally, it is a Miata, basically. It does appear, though, that the logo is different on the front of the car. So, you know, I don't know. I'm probably missing something that I should know, and I don't know. What I can tell you, though, they come in a nice acrylic case, kind of standard fare packaging for premium detailed diecast. We've got a car that is screwed down to the base, and if you didn't catch it on the back of the packaging here, we will show you something really cool. This thing has a moving part, and that is very, very neat. Now, you have to be very, very careful with these. They do have very tiny little parts that can break off if you are not very careful. So you got to be very careful. I'm going to go ahead and take it off of the base and set it down. Now, the thing, it rolls actually quite well, which is not something typical of a model this detailed. I can tell you that. One thing I will tell you is I did, when I wasn't being too careful, I broke this spoiler right off of the back, and then I ended up having to reattach it. So just, you know, one of the things to be careful of, okay? So there's lots of little pieces. There is a little antenna there. Very, very detailed. Look at the wheels. You've got brake discs and calipers that you can see in the wheel. Both of them. Let's see if we can get a look at the caliper here. Trying to be careful with it. It's in there. Can you see it? Very, very cool. And then the interior is also extremely detailed, which is not something you see in a lot of premium 1/64 scale models. But of course, this being a open top model, really cool to see that. And then you've got the mirrors have a reflective surface on them, which is also awesome. Very beautiful metallic orange paint, which looks very, very nice. Very detailed. Look at the details on this. I mean, there's just a lot to look at here. A lot of premium to it. There's lensed details for the taillights, and then the exhaust. I mean, look at that. That's very detailed as well. And like I said, you do need to be careful with them, though, and I've already learned that the hard way by putting a little bit of pressure on. Ooh, there it goes. So this actually, so I didn't have to I didn't re-glue this. There's like a kind of like a sticky-ish, almost like a, I don't know, like a hot glue kind of feel to it. But see, I can kind of stick it right back on, and it does stick. It's like an adhesive, like a double-sided tape or something. I don't know. So, and you can reattach it, and it does stay on quite well. So I'm not sure what they're using there. Magic, something like that to get it to attach. But the real neat thing here is it's got the little lever. Now, we've seen this with like Tomica Premiums and some basic Tomica models will have pop-up up and down headlights. This one has that. You flip that forward, and you got pop-up lights. And look at those. With inserted details for the headlights. Super detailed, very finely detailed. Looks really cool. Let's take a look at that logo up there. Eunos. I should have looked it up. I wonder if they're like somebody that, you know, takes Mazda Miatas and makes them better or something. But this clearly is a Miata. But look at that thing. Somebody will comment. Somebody intelligent about this will comment on the video, and then. But look at that headlight. Really, really neat, and again, very, very detailed. And again, you gotta be careful with the model. The headlight, whatever's moving these, seems to be pretty sturdy though. However, that is arranged, and when they flip down, they look pretty good. And I don't know, that might even be metal on the top here, and it feels like this. That's painted orange, this little lever action thing, is also metal. So, fragile in some places, very sturdy in others. And sturdy where it counts in the moving part. So that's really neat. So, Micro Turbo. I don't know their brand story, really. We're going to learn it as time goes on. But I think so far, I'm pretty impressed with it. I really want to get the Toyota MR2 that they put out. And again, I don't know about licensing. I'm not really sure. It says Micro Turbo licensed product. I just don't see any brand licensing from the actual manufacturer on it, but I don't know. I'm not familiar with Eunos or whatever that is. This next one, though, is a Golf 164 scale custom truck. And again, I'm not sure if it's officially Golf licensed. It just says blue and orange here. I believe they do use the Golf logo, though, once we get in here. But again, I think it's a Chinese company. They don't necessarily follow copyright laws. We all know that. So, it is what it is. But again, I'm not sure. Maybe it is licensed. I have no idea. I just feel like I have to mention it just in case, you know, that it isn't. So this truck is pretty neat. So this is a custom truck. It doesn't say that it's any particular brand of truck. I'm sure it's modeled after some real truck that I'm not aware of. But let's take a peek at her. Again, rolls very well. So you can tell that that must be important to the brand, is making their diecast roll. So we've got Golf logos on it. We've got inserted details for the headlights, and they do look pretty good. We've got these really kind of cool looking wheels. And on this truck, we've got like the fenders, the wide fenders. Look at the exhaust on the bottom of this thing. That's kind of wild. So you got like a sort of like a transmission kind of thing going on here with the differential back there, drive shaft. And then look at, this is metal, I believe. Maybe this isn't metal, but the tip is like a brass, like actual metal. That's kind of a wild little detail. Very, very interesting. The this piece is plastic. This orange piece is plastic. It looks like this chassis. Just trying to touch it. It feels cold to the touch. I think it is metal. So there's a mix of plastic and metal pieces. The cab is metal of the truck, and then this box is plastic. So the box is interesting. It does some things. So you can lift it up and go like that. We're gonna have to go a little bit more wide angle on this to get an idea of what's going on. So essentially, what you're doing with this, here, let me move it around. And these are metal, by the way, these little piston thingies. So my guess is you can either drive up the car like this. Oh, no, car, it's too low. We're going to scrape. Can't do that, so we do this. Get that down like that. This is flat now. Now, any car, low or not, can easily drive aboard. And you know what? I'm not even going to put the car in, though, because I don't want it to rattle around and break something. So you get the hint. It can go in there. And actually, oh, there's something in there. Ah. Looks like a piece that you can add to the cab of the truck, which we will do that in just a second. Let me just set that aside for a minute. So you can drive the car up in there, and then you'd close the back. We'll just pretend it's in there. Close the back, and then lifts it up, goes like that. Pretty cool. The other neat thing about it is then, if you wanted to display the vehicle, that flips up. And so does the other side. Flips up as well, like that. So, and then the vehicle obviously would be in here. Maybe that's why they sent me the orange one, because they thought it would look good displayed like that. Yeah, it does look kind of cool. So, and then of course, there it goes. And you can drive off. So, very, very neat. Very neat indeed. Can we open that back up? We got to get my car out. Let's just try to get it out here without breaking anything. Set that down there. And flip that back. Oh, do the mirrors have reflective surface? Yes, they do. Yeah, there's a reflective surface on there. Kind of being careful with this here because these are so detailed. They're just, you know, they have to have fragile pieces. And then this apparently goes up here. And I'm guessing you can glue that on if you'd like. The little top piece there. I actually think it looks better without it. But yeah, pretty nifty indeed. So what do you guys think of this micro turbo brand? Have you heard of them? Have you checked them out at all? So again, if you go to mothobbies.com, you should be able to, and I'll try to link that here in the description. You can order, I believe, right from them, and they will ship to the US. Or I don't know if there's any US distributor of these in particular. Right now, their model selection is pretty limited because they're literally like brand new. And I think the first tooling they came out with was the Toyota MR2, which that thing looks sick. I will have to get one of those at some point, I think. And then this little guy looks pretty awesome too. So you guys will have to let me know what you think on that. Again, look out for some cool pictures. I took some cool pictures of this car already. I'll pop those up on Instagram sometime shortly here after this video publishes. So look out for that. And then, you know, also if you guys are interested in these models, go ahead and hit up the link. I'll put that link in the description, and you guys can go grab one for yourself. The truck is kind of cool. I think they make a flatbed too that also has this same like moving bit. So that's pretty neat. And then of course this thing's pretty neat too with the opening features. Pretty darn cool. So they reached out to me. They offered to send me a couple models to show. And I just said, yeah, send me what you got. And they sent these to me. So happy for that. It's always fun getting a new brand, checking out a brand new brand on the channel. And if they decide they want to send me any other models, I will gladly accept, and we'll show you those as well. That would be pretty cool. All right. The packaging is really nice too. I should also mention that. You can I love boxes because they're just so easy to store. Like, it's so easy to keep this thing safe. Pop it right back in the box. So I'm definitely a fan of that over any carded item that you have to destroy the packaging to unbox it. Anything like this is fantastic. It's so easy to take in and out of the box. You can take it out, you know, put it in, put it in the box, store it, take it out, take pictures of it, do what you want to do, play with it, whatever, and put it away. And then the same thing goes for boxes like this. The reason why I like this stuff is because you simply can, you know, I'm going to put it right back on the base. And once you got it on there, screw is like a never-ending screw. Oh, it's because it's not catching right. There we go. All right, so you can boop, and do this. It's a nice quality acrylic case, and display the model in your, you know, wherever you display your models. And boom, done. You know, I can do that, display that. If I want to, I can take this out, play with it, do whatever. Pretty darn cool. All right, thanks again for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Anytime I can bring you guys a new brand of something or show you something cool from a brand if they're willing to provide it, I will definitely accept and show you it. You know, no matter what it is, pretty much. Even if I'm not that into it. But this, I really like it. This is a great version of this vehicle. The Golf thing's pretty cool, too. I'm not super fan of the Golf livery these days, but, you know, there's a lot of stuff out there like it. But the truck, the functionality of it is very, very neat. So, all right. Thank you guys again very much for watching. You know, can't thank you enough. And you guys have an excellent day. Bye.